First off, I want to just explain a little bit about EYEJ and that our YODJ and discussion series program where we talk about relevant topics that, youth face. We've been doing this for 6.5 years and serve 1,500 students. And we've had over 650 people help make this happen. And the reason why I bring that up is that our 650 people have been incredibly diverse, just like you're seeing on this panel. And so in particular, we might partner, for example, a doctor from Cleveland Clinic with a returning citizen to talk about something like civil rights and to have a discussion with our youth so that they can hear different perspectives about the topic and learn from each other, because the kids a lot of times have more insight than our adults at times. And so I think that's a very powerful tool in order to create solutions around social justice. And before we go into the question, Kenyatta, I also, and this will lead into kind of the answer to your question, I'd also like to dedicate, in addition to Tamir Rice, this EYJ Speaks to Adele Johnson, who passed away yesterday, which I got to spend a lot of my time growing up with her. And the reason why I bring this up is she is the one who actually taught me a lot about civil rights and also her time with Black Panthers. And as you know, with curriculum growing up, when I was growing up, we didn't necessarily have a truthful history of our past in this country or the world. And, according to, I found the statistics, according to Southern Poverty Law Center, which is an incredible organization, they did a study on the education about civil rights in the United States and called it dismal. They actually did a rating and found that 35 states received an F score for their teaching of civil rights in this country, which is really horrible, but also leads to why we teach civil rights and talk about civil rights in our YODJ and discussion series, because the truth of it is that many of our youth really don't know about the history of civil rights or the civil rights movement. And also in our civil rights curriculum, we also go in depth about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And what's really scary is that, and again, this is not just for the youth that we serve. This is including my daughter. This is including many different type of school districts. They're not discussing this. And if they are learning about the Constitution and Bill of Rights, like me, who learned about it in the second grade, 35 years, we don't remember anything about it. Because as you know, with topics and discussion, we need to repeat it. We need to constantly talk about it, especially something like civil rights. And so I just want to encourage, I'm not going to talk too much today because we have such a great panel, but I just want to encourage parents that are listening to this to encourage your students, I don't care what background you're from, to really learn this summer about the Constitution and the Bill of Rights.